Hello YouTube, this is just a very quick review of the Summer Waves 10-foot active frame pool. I kind of bought this on a whim during the summer. I bought a small pool for my dog and I got jealous and said I'm gonna go buy one. So normally this one was $150 at Big Lots. I got it on one of their sales, so I got it for just under $100. By the time I bought that, bought the pool cover, the skimmer, leaf skimmer, whatever you want to call it, and the chemicals at Walmart, it was all right around for just under $200, which, you know, for something to cool off in the evenings and maybe to have your kids or your nieces or nephews come over once or twice during the summer, works really good. So I didn't really have a whole lot of problems with this pool. The only problem that I did have is the plug that goes from the pump to the outlet. I had it unplugged at one point to mow, and it rained and there was some moisture that got inside the plug, and it stopped working for a little bit. I had to open it up and dry it out, which is a pain in the butt because there's a special screw to get it out, but I finally did get it out, and I just let it dry out, kind of air dry, and started working again. Filters, they're pretty cheap, you know, honestly, for all of that, under $200 with Uncle Joe doing everything that he's doing, was kind of surprising. So I'm actually closing it up, well, tearing it down for the year. So I took all the hardware and everything off of the filter, and I mean, it's not perfect. I could get in there and scrub if I wanted to, but I'm currently on basically 1.5 legs. So if you do have a little pressure washer, I was able just to kind of spray off the bottom and get it as good as I could. You know, it's one of those things, it's under 200 bucks for everything, so it's not going to last forever. I'm sure you could get in there and scrub it really good if you wanted to make it last even longer, but you know, I figure a couple summers, if that, it's worth the money. And it's nice just to be able to cool off. And then I also used one of these little utility pumps to pump the water kind of throughout the backyard, because it has one of those little drain plugs, but then it just basically puts all the water out right there. So yeah, it didn't take very long to set up this summer. I set it up in one evening, just a couple hours by myself, put a couple tarps underneath of it, and honestly, it didn't cost very much on my water bill at all to fill it up. A lot of people were talking about it. It was relatively easy. And also the chemical part of it, you know, I bought the test strips. I bought the cheapest ones I could, so they didn't really work the way they were supposed to. But I haven't died yet from the water, and I'm not a chemist by any means. I'm, you know, Google and YouTube figure it out. So I put just a little bit of the liquid chlorine in it every so often from Walmart, and then I did buy one of the little floating chlorinators, and I put a chlorine tablet that's supposed to kind of balance everything out. I put one in it probably once every week or week and a half, and except for when my nieces dragged some grass in it, it actually stayed crystal clear basically the whole entire time I was using it. Didn't have to use any pool shock or anything, so it was relatively easy to keep it. And I'm sure bigger pools, they're going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but if you're looking for something cheap just to have some fun with your family, I'm about probably 5'7", 5'9", something like that, and it obviously is not, I mean, it makes it look a whole lot bigger than what it is, but it's not bad just to cool off. Grab you a $5 tube from Dollar General and it'll cool you off after a day of work or even just on a Saturday. So I would recommend it and hopefully be able to use it next year. Thanks for watching.